Before start this video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon. Thanks.
Making a successful transition from musician to actor can be challenging, and it is crucial to recognize that genuine acting skill is an absolute necessity for success. This list highlights some of the most noteworthy silver screen acting debuts by musicians. From chart-topping superstars to indie rockers and influential rappers, the likes of David Bowie and Whitney Houston have used their music industry clout to transition to the silver screen. Not only have they demonstrated their diverse range of skills as actors, but some of them have even gone on to win major awards for their performances and established long-lasting film careers. Related, Top 10 Amazing Actors Who Are Always in Awful Movies. 10 Jennifer Hudson, Dreamgirls Dreamgirls, 2006, It's All Over Plus and I Am Telling You, I'm Not Going. Jennifer Hudson was an unlikely but perfect choice to play Effie White in the highly anticipated film adaptation of the hit 80s Broadway. Prior to the auditions, Hudson had just made a name for herself on the reality contest on Season 3 of American Idol, with show-stopping performances that sent her straight to the top of the list for the casting directors. She was one of 783 hopefuls competing for the role, but refused to succumb to the pressure. Instead, Hudson hired an acting coach immediately. Her dedication and hard work paid off, as she won over the filmmakers with her audition. Hudson's outstanding performance in Dreamgirls earned her numerous awards, including an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress, making her one of the few musicians to ever accomplish such an impressive feat for their debut role. It was evident from her success in the film that Hudson was a star in the making, and she has since gone on to have an impressive music and film career. Last year, she achieved EGOT status, making her the 17th person in history to accomplish this tremendous feat by winning an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. 1. 9. David Bowie, The Man Who Fell to Earth. David Bowie in The Man Who Fell to Earth, best scenes in this 1976 mind-bending cult classic sci-fi odyssey. David Bowie portrays Thomas Jerome Newton, an alien from a distant world who arrives on Earth with a mission to save his planet. His mesmerizing performance perfectly blended Bowie's signature otherworldly mystique with the character's ethereal essence. Director Nicholas Regg selected the rock star for the role after watching him in the documentary Cracked Actor, despite initially considering Michael Crichton, who matched the height description of the alien in the book. Bowie's performance was met with critical acclaim, and it is considered to be his most iconic role. His magnetic presence and ability to fully embody the character captivated viewers, while his musical talent added a unique and intricate edge to the film. Bowie also brought an emotional depth to Newton that provoked mystery and intrigue. His memorable contribution to the film helped cement its cult status. 2. 8. Barbra Streisand, Funny Girl, Don't Rain on My Parade. Barbra Streisand made her acting debut by reprising her acclaimed Broadway role as Fanny Brice in the film adaptation of Funny Girl. At this stage in her career, she was already renowned in music and on Broadway, with multiple Grammy Awards and a Tony nomination to her name. Funny Girl is a semi-biographical story based on the life and career of comedian and Broadway star Fanny Brice. Despite Streisand's acclaim on Broadway, Columbia Pictures greatly undermined her commercial appeal. It was producer Ray Stark who threatened to walk if she did not get the role. Streisand dazzled in her unforgettable performance with her signature wit, charisma, and powerful voice, cementing her status as a Hollywood icon. Her performance was critically acclaimed and earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress. The film was a box office success, becoming the highest-grossing film of 1968. Three, 7 Whitney Houston, The Bodyguard. The Bodyguard, theatrical trailer. After conquering the music world, Whitney Houston made her feature film debut as Rachel Marin in The Bodyguard. At first, she was uncertain about transitioning from singing to acting, telling director Mick Jackson, "I'm not an actress, I'm a singer." But with the encouragement of Jackson and her co-star Kevin Costner, she was able to rise to the occasion and give an unforgettable and genuine performance. The romantic thriller follows a bodyguard, played by Kevin Costner, who must protect a famous singer from an unknown stalker. Despite a lukewarm critical response, The Bodyguard was a huge box office success, earning over $410 million. Audiences, however, were captivated by Houston's performance and iconic soundtrack. Her sensational rendition of "I Will Always Love You" was a smash hit, propelling the film to new heights by topping the charts for 14 weeks. The song still holds the record for the best-selling single by a female artist in the U.S. 4, 6 Eminem, 8 Mile 8 Mile. Rabbit is Betrayed HD clip. In 2002, Eminem made his film debut in 8 Mile, a semi-autobiographical drama that follows the story of Jimmy Smith Jr., a struggling rapper trying to ma. Despite having no prior acting experience, Eminem's performance was very genuine and memorable. The film was a huge success, grossing over $240 million at the box office and receiving overall positive reviews. The iconic soundtrack single "Lose Yourself" was a smash hit, spending 12 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard chart. It also received an Academy Award for Best Original Song. The script for the film was written with Eminem in mind, allowing him to fully immerse himself in the role. 8 Mile's success cemented his status as a pop culture icon and proved his range outside of music. Rather than being a vanity project, the film demonstrated that self-portrayal can be successful when there is a good story to tell. The role proved to be very demanding for the rapper, and after wrapping up filming, he told director Curtis Hanson never again. Since then, he has only taken on small parts and cameos. 5 Diana Ross, Lady Sings the Blues preview clip. Lady Sings the Blues, 1972, Diana Ross, Bly D. Williams, Richard Pryor, Sid Melton. Diana Ross' debut role in 1972's Lady Sings the Blues was a breakout performance that earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress and a Golden Globe. The biographical drama, loosely based on the autobiography of the same name, follows the life of jazz legend Billie Holiday. Ross had previously established herself as a lead singer in the Motown group The Supremes, before leaving the group in 1970 to embark on a solo career. Lady Sings the Blues was greenlit by Motown founder Berry Gordy to serve as a vehicle to launch Ross's acting career, and it was a success. Ross's performance was both raw and vulnerable, successfully capturing some of Holiday's essence without mimicking too much. Her renditions of classic songs such as God Bless the Child and All of Me were simply spectacular. The soundtrack reached number 1 on Billboard's Hot 200 albums, making this her only solo number 1 album. Ross went on to appear in other films, including Mahogany, The Wiz, and Out of Darkness. 6 For Ice Cube, Boys and the Hood. Boys and the Hood, Girls Gotta Eat Too. Ice Cube, Regina King, Cuba Gooding Jr. HD clip. Ice Cube made his acting debut in 1991's Boys and the Hood, an iconic coming-of-age drama that follows a group of friends in South Central, Los Angeles. Cube plays Doughboy, a young man struggling to survive in a hostile environment. Prior to the role, Ice Cube had achieved success as a rapper with N.W.A., one of the most influential hip-hop groups. It was director John Singleton who saw the potential in Cube, having met him when he was an intern on the Arsenio Hall show. After multiple encounters with the rapper, he proclaimed he would put him in a movie. Singleton finally convinced Cube to join the production. Boys and the Hood was a critical and commercial success, earning 2 Oscar nominations for Best Director and Best Screenplay. Cube gave a raw and authentic performance that is still regarded as one of his most iconic roles to this day. Since then, Cube has gone on to become a successful actor, producer, and director, with over 50 film credits to his name. His debut performance certainly laid the foundations for a very successful transition from music to a film career. 7. 3. Tupac Shakur, Juice Juice, 1992, ever see Chinatown? Scene, 7 out of 10, movie clips. Tupac wasted no time making the transition into acting with his debut album, Tupacalypse Now, released in 1991. Just a couple of months later, he made his acting debut in the 1992 coming-of-age crime drama Juice. The film follows 4 teenage boys who get caught up in a world of petty crime, violence, and peer pressure. Tupac Shakur plays the relentless and destructive bishop who pushes the boys to reckless and criminal activities that lead to tragic, life-changing events. The rapper was cast in the film by chance after tagging along to his friend's audition. Director Ernest R. Dickerson asked him to audition and was very impressed, immediately recognizing him as the perfect fit for the role of Bishop. Shakur delivered a charismatic, dark performance that proved his versatility as an artist and catapulted him to a new level of fame. Juice was the start of a significant short-lived career in film for the rapper, and he went on to appear in a string of successful films, including Poetic Justice, Gridlocked, and Above the Rim. 8. 2 Dolly Parton, 9 to 5 204 to 9 to 5. Dorothy Rhodes Frank Hart Jr. Before transitioning into acting, Dolly Parton had already established a remarkable career as a country music superstar. In 1980, she made her film debut in the iconic office comedy 9 to 5. The film follows 3 women as they embark on a daring mission to take down their oppressive, sexist, and egotistical boss. Jane Fonda had Dolly Parton in mind from the start to play the role of Dorothy, inspired by her lovable and magnetic personality. Parton's personality radiated throughout her performance, as she brought charisma and a comforting presence. The film was a box office success, grossing $103 million and garnering Parton nominations for both the Golden Globe for Best Actress and New Star of the Year. She wrote the iconic theme 9 to 5 as part of her agreement to take the role, which became her biggest career success, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and receiving Oscar and Golden Globe nominations for Best Original Song. 9. 1 Madonna, Desperately Seeking Susan, August 12. Movie clip, Got Any Pot, 1985, HD. In the early 1980s, Madonna had just started making a name for herself in music. Her first starring role was around the same time in A Certain Sacrifice, an indie art film shot between 1979 and 1981. Upon seeing the completed film, Madonna was so offended that she attempted to buy the rights from the director in order to bury it. It wasn't until after the release of Desperately Seeking Susan, Madonna's generally accepted film debut in 1985, that A Certain Sacrifice was released on video to capitalize on her fame. In Desperately Seeking Susan, Madonna starred as Susan, a rebellious drifter whose personal ads sparked the curiosity of a bored housewife who starts to live vicariously through Susan's adventures. Her edgy, rebellious attitude and charismatic presence added a unique flair to the character, making her performance truly memorable. Madonna was still a rising star, however, during the shoot, her fame skyrocketed, and she quickly became one of the most successful and influential pop stars of the era. This was great marketing for the film, leveraging Madonna's star power, which helped to boost the film's box office success. 10. Fact checked by Darcy Heikkinen. Thanks for watching. Credits to listverse.com. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.